you and Billy had been in WWE at this point for a couple of years. What was
Yep.
your relationship like with him?
When I first got there, the first time and went with Jeff, they had been there a second. So they were kind of figured in and they were on the road and they were everything. And I was the new guy. So I didn't really have a relationship with them. I pretty much stuck to Jeff Jarrett and X-Pac and Hunter and Sean a little bit, Kevin and Scott. We kind of hung there because I worked with them a lot, actually. We worked with Scott a ton. And so yeah, me and Billy weren't really friends that time. When I came back and we started, of course, then our relationship grew. And look, we're going to talk about some things in this podcast where it might surprise you, it might not, but Billy and I didn't always see eye to eye, and sometimes we were even tag champions when that occurred. So we'll talk about that a little more. But yeah, the first time I got there, Billy and I didn't really have a relationship. It grew. 96, 97, we started to know each other and talk to each other more. I still wouldn't say we hung out with each other. Two totally different human beings.
Real
Uh,
interesting because I think as a fan and someone from the outside perspective, we just think that you guys had this connection, bond, and friendship from from back in the day, like that it lasted a long term before even getting into the ring together.
yeah, no, it wasn't. And again, when we tagged up, we still. And there's a funny story I'll tell in a little while if the opportunity comes up. That how we started riding together and the first night, I'll just go ahead and tell the story. The first night we roomed together, he woke up and I was peeing in the air conditioner. So
I mean, that's the old school era that we're used to hearing things like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, that's and right, wrong, or indifferent. That's exactly what I was doing. And I had had a little too much, partied a little too much, and that was the story of my life, to tell you the truth, for a long time. But that was our first night in a hotel room together, and it was the last night in a hotel room together for a really long time. So yeah, so we look, we're two different human beings. And when we were both young and both, I wouldn't say alphas because I don't consider myself an alpha male. I don't know, I don't know who judges those things. But I just figured we butted heads a lot. He has he works out. It's his whole life. It's a lifestyle for him to go to the gym and
My
at that.
first year at the PC, I worked out with him. The first
Yeah,
year I was there, I'd get to the PC at like 6:30 in the morning, and what a hoss, and
yeah.
what like oh my god, he is just a machine. And me being a little dude, when I got to be up and close to like, he's just so
Yeah, he's so
big.
huge, and that's what I heard over this WrestleCon weekend, more than anything was I heard, "I didn't realize you were so tall, Road Dogg," and it's because, like, Billy's a huge dude, Kane was a huge dude, Undertaker was a huge dude, Big Show was a huge, all these people are 6'4", 6'3", 6'7", and so people just didn't think the Road Dogg was 6'4", but I am. I'm 6'4" tall and 6'3" wide now, I think. I'm not sure.
Maybe we got to get you on the Benoni workout regimen.
Yes, yes.
All right. So, how quickly does your friendship with Billy grow now that you're teaming together and it's official?
Yeah, well, this is what we touched on a little bit earlier is the our friendship. We still weren't friends. We were tag team partners. We were tag team champions, and we still weren't friends. I spent a lot of time with X-Pac, and again, it's just because Billy and I led two different lifestyles. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Billy likes to look good, and I like to feel good. And so there was two, I forget who said that, but Bradshaw used to say that to us all the time. Billy likes to look good, dog. You just like to feel good. And that it was, excuse me, it was true. It was true. We led two totally separate lives, but when we got to the squared circle, we jived. And so look, our friendship now, second to none. Like we literally grew up together. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
from this moment that we're watching right now, when we're both, 25, 26 years old, however old, we've literally grown from then to now in our relationship. And I mean, we've been through everything, ups and downs and all arounds. And we got sober together. We spent this whole weekend with him. Our relationship couldn't be better. Uh, and probably I have probably 3 really good friends in the industry, and he's one of them. And he's a guy I love to go out with, go out to eat, hang out, talk. You know what I mean? Like we just have so much in common now, and we've been through so much together that that relationship is just ironclad now.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the formation of the New Age Outlaws, and we're pretty much just at the beginning right here.
Holy
But of
mackerel.
course, in future episodes, we'll go more in depth and we'll move towards your first championships, the tag team championships.